What's going on, y'all? What's going on? And welcome to another great edition of the DONTAE'S Boxing Nation radio show. Need to move this microphone all in my face right now. But anyway, man, Terence Crawford, he knocks out your boy, Crawford-Benavidez, after a whole lot of burrito, chicken, and watermelon talk. It got me hungry, man. I've been thinking about fried chicken and watermelon this whole week, thanks to your boy, Crawford-Benavidez, and I wanted to get me some burritos, but they don't have any burritos out here, so I went to the KFC. And your boy got him some fried chicken. I got me some watermelon, and some papaya. So you guys don't mind me. We're going to talk about this fight while I go ahead and get my grub on is what I'm going to do all day. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Move this camera a little bit. You know what? Let me move it over this way. Let me see. Hold on. Move this camera a little bit. So anyway, guys, we're going to go ahead and talk about this fight. Terence Crawford, he knocks out Crawford-Benavidez. The fight started off very competitive. Very, very competitive. And as I predicted, I told you guys that Crawford-Benavidez would be very competitive in the first 4 rounds, and then eventually he would slow down. And that's exactly what happened. You know, I predicted that this fight would possibly end anywhere between 8 and 10 rounds. And I think because Terence Crawford, he decided to box more than walk down Crawford-Benavidez like he walked down fighters like Ricky Burns. That's the reason why I think Jose even lasted as long as he did. Credit to Crawford-Benavidez, man. He did put on a good fight. And, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. He was in there with a monster. That finished him off in the 12th round. So the question now is, what's next for your boy? Terence Crawford? We really don't know right now, but that's pretty much what it is. You know, one thing I do know is Terence Crawford, he needs to tighten up some of those punches, because every once in a while he would throw a wide punch, and that wouldn't be a good idea to do when you're in there with someone like Errol Spence, should he ever face Errol Spence. We having some streaming issues as usual, and hopefully you guys are hearing this. I see okay, I see the viewership. I see everybody filling up the comment section. It don't look like chicken. Something wrong with you. Let me see what he say. Oh, if you don't like fried chicken, something wrong with you. Okay. Yeah, well, if you don't like chicken, period, I mean, you know, El Pollo Loco is another one of my favorite places. Yeah, we got the fried chicken from Thailand, man. We got KFC fried chicken out here from Thailand. Very good stuff, man. Oh, yeah. Aloy. So anyway, hold on, y'all. Let me make sure, I get the bones out my damn mouth. All right, y'all. So anyway, Terence Crawford knocks out Crawford-Benavidez once again on DONTAE'S Cooking Nation. We're gonna find out what's next. Let me go ahead and see what's going on in the comment section right now. Let me stop eating. Throw some sriracha on that. Oh yeah, man. Yeah, you know what? I didn't get no sriracha, but we gonna get it in though. Put down the meat. What you mean put down the meat? Where do you think muscle come from, man? Put down the meat and get the green. What do you say? You gotta have that protein, man. You can't, you know what I'm saying? You can't have no meat. And if you're gonna eat your meat, you might as well have some clenbuterol in it so you could get some damn health benefits. You feel me? That's what's up, man. So anyway, I had Popeye's chicken, Dante. And I know a lot of us like Popeye's better. I gotta tell you, I'm in the minority, man. I like KFC better, man. I like KFC fried chicken better. You know, I just think it's way more flavorful. The hot wings, you can't beat the hot wings. Man. So yeah, man, we might have to do a live show on DONTAE'S Cooking Nation, man. Just talking about good ass food, man. I love how people say, Dante, it was a TKO. It wasn't a knockout. You know, Like Dante, it wasn't raining, it was sprinkling that day, right? I swear to God, man, these fans, they try their best to desperately look for a moral victory. You know what I'm saying? Well, yeah, he knocked him out, and if he would have knocked him out, they would have said, Dante, he didn't kill him, he just knocked him out. I mean, he got up after 10 seconds. So what are you talking about, Dante? Boy, they love just trying to find any kind of way to get some type of moral victory. Yeah, I'm out here, man. I'm out here in Thailand, man. I came out here a while ago for a vacation. Came out here for 8 days, and I ended up loving the country so much. 8 days turned into actually, what was it? 90 days. And the cost of living and the way they was treating me like royalty, they was treating me better in this country than they treat me in my own country. You know, you don't have to worry about the police shooting and killing you. You ain't got to worry about rival racist gangs trying to kill you. You ain't got to worry about none of that kind of stuff out here. Cost of living is dirt cheap. So I ended up gravitating to the country, and I've been out here ever since. So that's pretty much what it is. Terence Crawford, once again, knocks out Crawford-Benavidez in the 12th round. For those of you guys just tuning in, the fight was competitive as I predicted for the first 4 rounds. The fight was very competitive, and then once again, as I predicted, your boy Crawford-Benavidez, he started to slow down, he started to fade. And I truly believe if Terence Crawford would have stepped on the gas, if Terence Crawford would have start walking down Benavidez after the 6th round, I think he would have stopped him a lot earlier than the 12th round. I think because Terence allowed Jose to stay in this fight longer by making it more of a chess match. And that's pretty much what it is, man. Yeah, the uppercut was nasty. The hook was nasty. I mean, the way the boy fell, I knew it was over, because at first, you know, you would think if somebody gets knocked down 40 seconds before the fight is over, you're going to think they're going to survive. But that wasn't a flash knockdown. That was a vicious knockdown. And Jose, he didn't know where he was when he got knocked down the first time. Yeah, man. So your boy is the truth, man. Your boy is the truth, man. Your boy is the truth. I'm looking at the comments right now, seeing what you guys are talking about. Once again, man, Crawford-Benavidez gets knocked out tonight in a great fight. It was a great competitive fight, man. And if you guys come out here to Thailand, you go to KFC, you want to try these out right here, man. They got these delicious ass shrimp rings. They look like onion rings, right? But they're actually battered shrimp, big thick pieces of shrimp, and they delicious, man. They delicious. So you make sure you guys check out KFC when you come out here to Thailand. That's what it is, man. So anyway, you guys can call in if you have any questions. If you want to talk about the fight, we can go ahead and get that in as well. Let me go ahead. The phone lines are people starting to call in. So let me go ahead and introduce. I didn't even know my boys was on the line yet. So let me go ahead and introduce my boys. Okay, so I got my panelists, my man Kirk Jackson. He's a writer on BoxingInsider.com. What's going on, Kirk?
Hey, what's going on, Dante?
All right, all right. Hey, what's going on? And I also got my man AK A-Rap King. What's going on, AK? You guys can subscribe to his channel. For those of you guys who don't know, this is the other voice that you guys hear on my channel every once in a while. He reports news on my channel, and when I'm, just for additional videos that I'm giving you. Once again, I want people to understand the extra videos that you see on my channel, they have nothing to do with my videos that I actually do all the time, okay? So I don't want anyone thinking that he's replacing videos that I would have done. But you guys subscribe to AK's channel. What's going on, AK?
What's up, Dante?
What's up, man?
Thanks for having me.
Hey, all day. Let's get right into it, man. So Terence Crawford. So Kirk, Terence Crawford, he knocks out Crawford-Benavidez in the 12th round. Did it play out the way you expected it to play out? And what's your thoughts on the fight, Kirk?
I thought it was an excellent fight. It didn't play out the way I thought it would. I thought Terence would have an easier time picking Jose apart, but credit to Crawford-Benavidez. He fought a really excellent fight for his skill set. And I think his range really bothered Terence. It took Terence a while to find his rhythm and to measure his distance to where he could control the fight. It took him about maybe like mid-fight to where he felt comfortable You can see it. And I think a lot of times earlier in the fight, Terence was kind of lunging in there, and just his punches were kind of sloppy initially, just because he had that difficulty finding range. But once he got settled in, he looked like a maestro out there, just controlling everything. And the knockout was nasty. I was watching it at Buffalo Wild Wings, and everyone was going crazy once they saw that uppercut land.
Boy, we was all eating chicken. We was all eating chicken, huh, Kurt? I got my chicken. I got my fried chicken right over here, man. God damn, boy. Yeah, you said they was going crazy. How was that?
Oh yeah, going crazy.
The atmosphere was crazy at Buffalo Wild Wings.
It was dope. Yeah, it was dope because they actually initially I was just watching it on one TV, but like once the fight started, they switched everything to the big screen, and it was everywhere. Everybody was engaged. It's a beautiful thing. Everyone's watching boxing and celebrating, an excellent fight. So it lived up to the billing. It was a good fight.
Yeah, and something else I want to say. Let me go ahead and finish chewing this damn chicken. But something else that I want to say is I did a live commentary feed or stream, if you will, and soon as Terence Crawford knocked out Jose Benavidez, there were no racist comments in the comment section. Soon as he knocked him out, all of a sudden, you N-word, spook, this and that, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, all down the comment section. Once again, I said this on my last show, and I'm going to say it again. To the Mexican fans that are not racist, and you don't like us talking about racism, what you need to do is you need to separate yourself from those racist Mexican fans that post these comments. You need to tell them, hey, man, this is about boxing, not about racism. You need to denounce them. That's what you guys need to do, because that's how you really expose and help suppress racism. We ain't gonna never get rid of it, but that's how you basically make them uncomfortable. But if you let that ride and you don't say nothing about it, then it's almost like you riding in the car when they did the drive-by. You know what I'm saying? So I just want people to understand that, man. Real talk. AK. What's up?
Oh, really quick, Dante. Really quick. Oddly enough, I was sitting next to a Mexican dude, and he was going for Crawford.
Oh yeah.
So,
oh yeah.
I don't know if it's just California.
Up north.
Different out here.
You up north? You up north, right?
Yeah.
Excuse me. I'm eating
I'm in Northern California.
Got my watermelon and papaya over here, y'all. So we having a party, man. We having a watermelon, fried chicken party over here. But anyway, yeah, see, that's the thing. It's different. It's different up north. Mexican and black, they are brothers out there up north. They are very close out there up north. Especially if you go further up north, the Bay Area, they're very, very close. In fact, the northern Mexicans usually get into riots with the southern Mexicans, because the southern Mexicans will tell the northern Mexicans, don't ride with blacks. You're not supposed to deal with blacks at all. And the northerners, the northern Mexicans, they will defend blacks, ride with them, and they'll fight the southern Mexicans, because the southern Mexicans don't want them to be friends, basically, don't want them to be allies. So I know up north that they real cool. But, at the end of the day, it wasn't so much of, who you root for, though. It was never so much of who you root for. Once again, Southern, a lot of Southern fans out here, for whatever reason, there's a divide. And you would think Mexican fans and black fans need to be the closest allies if you really think about it. We got too much in common. You know what I'm saying? We dress alike. We listen to the same damn music. We wear Michael Jordan shoes, and we rock basketball jerseys, football jerseys. We need to be the closest if you really think about it. Black and brown on the West Coast should be just like black and Puerto Ricans on the East Coast. So, once again, that's why I'm saying I want fans to start denouncing these racist ones. Separate yourself from them. And I see a dude said, my wife is Mexican, which I'm sure that's probably a black person saying that. Oh, well, it ain't never been any friction with black men and Mexican women. Oh, they get along well. the black men and Mexican women, oh, they get along well. You know what I'm saying? They love each other. It ain't no hate right there. It's the men. You know what I mean? It's the men that have the hate. But the women, oh no, the women, they love black men. I ain't saying they love them more than their own race, but I'm just saying it's all love when it comes to that. It's all love when it comes to that. because I grew up in Long Beach, California, man, and I had a buddy, my man James. He's a club promoter because he was one of them club addicts. He loved to go to clubs. He ended up becoming a club promoter. He used to throw house parties at his house, and he black. All his friends, the majority of his friends were black. He had a couple, non-black friends, but the majority of his friends are black. He throws a party. All the girls that show up, 95% of the girls that show up are Mexican girls. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, that's what I'm saying. We need that same type of love, you know what I'm saying, with the men. It's no reason to be hating. If Mexican fans can support Gennady Golovkin, you can support a black fighter every once in a while. You know what I'm saying? You could throw a black fighter on your flag like you did Gennady Golovkin. They put Gennady Golovkin's name on a Mexican flag. Man, hey, man, feel free to put Terence Crawford's name on y'all flag. Feel free to put Errol Spence' name on the flag. I ain't gonna complain. I think that would be some real good love right there.
The sad thing is the guy they're putting on the flag, Gennady Golovkin, he's appropriating the culture. So,
they
backwards for that shit.
Way backwards. So, AK. So, what do you think? What do you think is next for Terence Crawford? And what's your thoughts on the fight?
Well, as far as the fight, I agree with Kirk. I mean, I thought Terence Crawford was going to have an easier time, but because he fought in the outside the whole fight, that gave Benavidez the benefit of the doubt because he's a rangy fighter. He likes to counterpunch. But Terence Crawford, he boxed him, he circles him well, and he went to the body. But I believe, like you said, if he would have pressured him and fought him in the inside and made a dogfight a little bit afterwards, after like the 5th round, he probably would have stopped him earlier, but he still got the knockout without looking for the knockout. He just fought his fight, and, he made it do what it do, but still, he got to tighten up the mistakes he made tonight. Like you said, he was reaching a little bit, he got caught, and versus the Errol Spence,
you can't do that.
You can't make those mistakes.
Yeah.
Nope. But it was still a great fight, though. It made it a good fight, and it lived up to the expectations. But as far as who he's going to fight next, in the post-fight, he said he want to fight everybody. Basically, he want to get all the straps, but he didn't call out Errol Spence like Bomac likes to do all the time. So both fighters, I feel Errol Spence and Terence Crawford want that fight last, and it should be. But Terence Crawford, he on the top-ranked side. There's not too many welterweights in the that's signed with top rank. So,
yeah.
I don't even know who he can fight next, to be honest with you. I would like to see Terence Crawford versus Danny Garcia.
Yeah.
That's a good fight.
Yeah, him, Porter. I mean, any of them other welterweights.
Porter ain't taking that fight. Porter ain't gonna take that fight. Porter over here trying to avoid all the smoke. I mean, I don't think he wants. The people that avoiding Errol Spence aren't gonna fight Terence Crawford.
Mm-hmm.
That's just what it is. But I'm not expecting any huge name next for Terence Crawford just because there's nobody in the top-ranked stable right now.
Uh-huh.
It's kind of sad. That's why I was telling you, Dante, I feel like when Terence Crawford became a free agent, he should have went or stayed as a free agent and went to PBC.
I heard
that would have been the perfect.
I heard some rumor, I don't know if it's true, but I heard a rumor that Bob Arum guaranteed Terence Crawford $3 million for every fight he has. I mean, that sounds kind of high. What's that?
Yeah, that's true. But I'm saying I feel like he could have still made that money with PBC.
I mean that is.
Terence Crawford is the number pound for pound, and he a 3-time world division champ. I mean, had to speak for itself.
No, you're right. I mean, I just wonder. I wonder, all of the details and ins and outs when it comes to that situation, because I wonder if he did, reach out, or if PBC and Al Heyman reached out to him, and they basically threw their bid in. I wonder if that was the case. Once again,
or probably Terence Crawford is a loyal fighter too. You got to keep that in mind. So he probably wanted to stay loyal to Top Rank, because they're the one who put him on the scene.
Mm-hmm.
But still, at the end of the day, you kind of got to do what's beneficial for you.
Of course.
I mean,
of course.
If all the fighters are on the PBC side, why sign with Top Rank when there's nobody there?
Okay.
Other than the Benavidez fight,
And
there's nobody there really.
and
It reminds me of the Pacquiao situation when Pacquiao re-signed with Top Rank. I was kind of like, oh, damn. We ain't never finna see the Floyd fight then. Same thing with Crawford. When he re-signed, I was like, damn, it's going to be really hard to see him fight Keith Thurman, Errol Spence, etc.
but once again, you know, you guys, we really got to look at that one interview that Bob Arum did, because he said all these fights can be made if they really want to make them. And he's desperately trying to make a Crawford versus Errol Spence fight. But let me respond to one of the dudes in the comment section, and I see one of my moderators already blocked him. But there's a guy named Los Ame. He basically, and as soon as I said that, it said my stream, it says stream is complete. Okay, now it says stream resumed. Hopefully what I'm saying is that people hearing it. But anyway, somebody named Los Ome, he said black people, they have a victim mentality, you know, playing the victim card, et cetera, et cetera. So I want to ask you, so when Mexicans go out and they protest against Donald Trump, you telling me that they playing the victim role? When some of the Mexican fans call me racist or call black people racist for whatever reason, you saying they playing the victim role? See, you guys don't want to have no real conversation with facts, because I will make you ignorant racist people look stupid. I will make all these racist fans look stupid. Something else a person is admitting when he says, oh, they're just playing the victim card. Notice they don't disagree with anything you're saying. What they're basically saying is, yeah, you're telling the truth. Yeah, we are racist. Yeah, it's true. But why you got to cry about it? You know what I'm saying? It's like somebody molesting a kid or raping a girl and say, yeah, I'm raping you. Yeah, I'm raping you. But you better not tell the police about it. You better not tell nobody about it. You see what I'm saying? This is chess is not checkers. And these decafs, they playing checkers. And they don't even know how to play checkers. You know what I mean? So it's just too easy to expose these type of racist fans. But once again, man, we'll get back to that though. We'll get back to. Let's take a quick. Let's take a call. You want to say something real quick? Go ahead.
I was going to ask you what you think about the Shakur Stevenson fight.
Man,
how you think he looked?
Oh yeah, you know what? Yeah, let me congratulate some of the cats on the undercard. Congrats, Shakur is looking better and better. I remember when he first made his pro debut, it looked like a lot of people was criticizing his power, saying he had a lack of power and he struggled. And you can tell Shakur Stevenson is a perfectionist, because he took that criticism, and all of a sudden we're seeing a much better fighter. We're seeing he's gotten, like, I think 3 or 4 knockouts in his last couple of fights. He knocked this guy out in the first round. He knocked out an opponent that had never been knocked out before, and it was a good opponent for the level that Shakur Stevenson is at right now. So shout out to Shakur Stevenson. He is definitely, on the verge of becoming another pound-for-pound fighter that these racist fans are going to be calling N-words and all kind of stuff. He's going to be pound-for-pound on that coincidental list very, very soon. And congratulations to Carlos Adames, who got a good win, and Steve Nelson on the undercard, who got a good win as well. They both got knockouts on the undercard. So look out for those fighters. There was some good. And who was it again? What's her name? Oh yeah, the girl was a beast. I forget her name. What's her name?
Michaela Meyer.
Michaela Meyer. Yeah, she's a beast. And she fight like, and she.
Out here too.
Oh, she stays up. Oh, she up north. And she fight like a man.
Yeah, sometimes.
She
hit like one too, right?
Yeah, she hit like one too. I'm sure she probably sparred with nothing but men. I'm sure that's the case. But yeah, man, that is definitely. So congrats to everybody who got a win. But yeah, man, Shakur Stevenson, man, is a beast. Shakur is a beast. He's definitely going to be pound for pound one of the best fighters in the world. I don't see no one around that division. What's up?
A question: who do you think further along, him or Devin Haney?
You said further along?
That's a great question.
That's
as far as capturing a world title or being like a polished professional.
Well, I mean, clearly Devin Haney got a couple years on him because he turned pro a lot earlier than Shakur did. I don't know how fast they're going to rush Shakur, but There's no doubt about it. They're both on the verge of getting a title shot. I think, me personally, my guess is Shakur's title shot will come maybe a year after Devin Haney, because Devin Haney is knocking on the door of a title shot right now. I mean, his next 2 fights will probably be a title shot fight. So yeah, I don't see Shakur fighting for a title for at least another year. You know what I mean? Unless they really.
Yeah, but hey,
go ahead.
But Haney, Haney fights at 135 in that division. You know, the champions are Lomachenko and Mikey. You know, if Lomachenko is able to capture the other title at 135, and then Mikey got both of the titles on the other side, so basically you're gonna have to fight one of those guys to get a title, really. So that's gonna be a tough task for your first world title. So I believe Devin Haney his next fight probably won't be a title shot. You know what I'm saying? Because just due to the competition at the top level at his weight division, but Shakur Stevenson, he only got 8 fights. Let's not forget. I mean, Devin Haney got like almost 20 fights, and Shakur Stevenson only got 8. But I could see him being a champion right now, really, at 126. I mean, as long as it ain't Gary Russell. But the Gary Russell fight in the future will be huge for Shakur Stevenson, and he could definitely win that fight as well, because Shakur Stevenson looked like a pound for pound fighter to be soon.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Definitely. I mean, once again, I mean, to me, he reminds me of his idol, you know, one of his favorite fighters, Andre Ward. That's really how he's looking right now. He's looking really polished. I mean, I'm really impressed with Shakur Stevenson. Let's go ahead and take a call, man. Once again, for everybody just tuning in, this is the post-fight show. Your boy, Terence Crawford knocks out Jose Benavidez. It's going down. I got a little distracted. Some long-ass millipede is crawling on my mixer right now. God damn. Anyway, let's go ahead and take a call. All right, we got, let me see, I'm waiting for, okay, the computer's kind of slow right now. What's going on here? Let's see here. All right, we got 310. We got 301. What's going on? What's your name? Where you calling from, man?
Hey, what's going on, man? This is Slim from D.C., man. How you doing today?
All right, Slim. What's good with you, man?
Yeah, man. I have an alternative view on Terence Crawford, man. I'm very interested to see how he navigates this situation, not really having any 147 champions or anybody we would consider competition on the Bob Arum side. Because watching this fight tonight, I know we wanted the Errol Spence fight, but a lot of the other fights look very interesting too. Him versus Crawford, him versus Danny Garcia, him versus Sean Porter.
Mm-hmm.
So I wonder how he navigates this, because can he navigate fighting Errol Spence without fighting any of those guys? And especially him looking like he did tonight. I mean, he won. A win is a win, but there's a lot of vulnerability, in my opinion, that he showed tonight. And a lot of those guys can take advantage of that.
Yeah. I mean, once again, I agree with you. And let me get this chicken out of my mouth, guys. But the whole thing is, if he can get Porter, Danny Garcia, one of those guys, to actually fight him, which I'm not sure if they will. But yeah, I talked about it when I did my live commentary.
Him versus Mikey Garcia is a good fight too.
Oh yeah, but Mikey don't want that fight though. Mikey don't want the fight. Mikey said,
right.
Mikey said he didn't like his style. When you say you don't like a person's style, that means you do not want to fight that person.
Yeah, you don't want to fight him. You don't want to fight him, right?
Because there's no such thing. You cannot call timeout because you don't like a person's style. You know what I mean? So with that being said, there's a lot of good fights out there for Terence Crawford, but are they going to get in the ring with him? And like AK just said, I don't see Sean Porter getting in the ring with him. I don't even see Keith Thurman getting in the ring with him. So there's a serious dilemma for Errol Spence and your boy Terence Crawford, and this is why I say this is a modern day black murderer's row, because this is exactly how the black murderer's row was structured. They couldn't get any of the bigger names in there with them to fight, so they had to keep fighting against each other because they couldn't get the other big names in there. And that seems like that's what's going to happen with Errol Spence and Terence Crawford. The fight will probably be premature. That's why I agree with my caller. The fight is too premature to happen right now because that should be built as the next Hearns versus Leonard type of fight. But if it happens right now, we're not gonna get the full steam that it deserves. You know what I mean? So, but everybody messing up the tournament. Everybody messing up the tournament because they won't participate in the tournament. You know what I mean? So that's what it is.
Honestly, with Keith Thurman, I don't think he views Crawford as a threat like he views Spence.
Oh, no doubt about it.
I agree.
Oh, yeah, I agree.
I think everybody is scared of Spence. I think after watching Crawford tonight, they may not say it, but I think they feel more confident against Crawford than they do against Spence.
Oh yeah.
I agree.
See,
I agree.
That's a good thing. That's a good thing because hopefully they will fight Terence Crawford. But at the same time, I do feel like Benavidez' style is the reason that made Terence Crawford look that way. His hand speed and just his range, and he's just a tall fighter. But I believe, him versus Sean Porter. Terence Crawford is still a heavy favorite. But just to touch on something Dante said about the black murderers role. See, the only difference between back then and now, you said the big names didn't want to fight them, so they had to fight each other. But what's crazy right now, Terence Crawford and Errol Spence are the big names at welterweight. Errol Spence is the biggest name at welterweight as far as popularity. So, Sean Porter is ducking the biggest name. It's not like he's ducking somebody on the come up. Errol Spence ain't on the come up anymore. Now he's more popular than a Sean Porter. But Sean Porter's still avoiding that fight. So that's what's crazy about it. I understand if you're avoiding a fighter that's not as popular as you, at least it makes sense. But when you don't want to fight somebody who's more popular than you, then that's when I don't have when I really have a problem with it. It's because I'm like, really? You got somebody bigger than you, and you still don't want to fight him? So that's what makes it even, that's why we got to go a little harder on these fighters that don't want to fight Errol Spence and Terence Crawford, because they are bigger names and more respected.
Yeah, they're bigger names than either one of them. Right.
Yep, yeah, absolutely. Hey, caller, man, thanks for your call, man. I'm going to get to another one, all right, family?
All right, you take care of yourself, man. Enjoy your vacation, man.
Thanks, man. Yeah, it's a little bit more than a vacation,
it's
man.
Home now, Dante.
It's home now, and it's more than a vacation. But anyway, yeah, man. Okay, we got 312. What's going on? What's your name? Where you calling from?
Lalo from the South Side.
Lalo, what's going on, man? What's on your mind?
You a racist. You be hating on us Latinos.
Okay, now we got a call. Tell me what I did. Tell me what I said that was racist. What do you feel? What do you feel that I said that a non-racist would never agree with?
Nah, Dante, I'm just fucking with you. No, I think a lot of those people are absurd. I see reading these comments. They're dumb as hell. I'm actually, I am a Latino, and I'm not Mexican though. I mean, these people are absolutely insane, and I live in a Mexican community, so I see it. I'm from the South Side of Chicago, and it's one of the most racially segregated cities in the U.S. So I see the anti-black racism. So it's bad. But and I completely agree with your commentary on Mikey Garcia as well as AK's. He's clearly avoiding Spence. I think he'll fight Lomachenko, but clearly avoiding Spence. But no, I just wanted to ask, what do you think of the prospects of the Spence Crawford fight actually coming to fruition in 2019? Given that they have different promoters, is it still something that can happen, etc.?
It can definitely happen. And once again, I just wish that it would be structured more like a tournament, to where you have Errol Spence, who gets to beat everyone in his bracket, and then you have Terence Crawford, who gets to beat everyone in his bracket. But unfortunately, because Errol can't get the fights that he wants, like he wanted Sean Porter, he can't get that fight. He wanted Thurman, he can't get that fight. He was going to settle for Mikey Garcia. Now Mikey Garcia opted out of that fight. So it's kind of freezing Errol Spence out. The fight can be made, but like I said, I don't think the fight will be as big as it could have been if Errol Spence could have got Sean Porter or Keith Thurman in the ring, while you got Terence Crawford moving up in weight, beating Jeff Horn, beating Jose Benavidez, and then they fight. That would have made the fight even bigger. But, I mean, listening to Bob Arum, the fight can definitely be made. Bob said, you know, the best thing about putting fights on pay-per-view is the networks don't matter anymore, because both promotional companies, they put money in the pot and they basically distribute it themselves. You know what I mean? So they don't have to worry about, you know, what the networks are complaining about or whatever. So, yeah, the fight can definitely happen, especially according to Bob Arum. And I think 2019, towards the end of 2019, is more realistic. Either Errol Spence is going to corner somebody like Thurman or Porter, or maybe Porter is going to give up his belt or something like that. If that doesn't happen, then he will most likely end up having no choice but to fight somebody like a Terence Crawford. So that's how I see it, man. But hey, man, but I want to say
thank you, Dante.
Yeah, and bro, seriously, I want to say.
I just wanted to say you got the best channel on YouTube. You're the best boxing analyst. I really like your stuff. AK2, you're really good. Thanks for all the good work you do. One other thing, completely agree with you on Thailand. I've been there. Great people, down to earth, very caring, very cheap. Yeah, you're spot on. I was actually surprised that there wasn't like anti-black racism. I thought there would be. You know, I'm not black, but it's great to hear that they're not discriminating against you.
It's the complete contrary, man. I mean, people come up to me on the street, they stare at you, and then they smile. They offer you food. Strangers offer me food.
Same thing with me. Yep, when I was there, giving me food.
Yeah, they love to do that, and then they'll tell me, they'll be like, "Look, I'm black like you. I'm dark like you. Look at my skin. Look at my skin." You know, they always say this to me. You know, so they embrace everyone. They love people coming to their country and loving their country. You know, but hey, I want to say thank you to you, man, for you calling in and you being honest and speaking about the segregation in your city, because that's what we need. We need people to be more transparent when talking about this kind of stuff. Because when you act like you don't see it, like I tell people all the time, like the movie The Sixth Sense, where you got this kid, you know, I see dead people, and everybody said, "No, I don't see it. You just crazy." And you know, and you got me over here saying, "I see racism," and they're like, "No, I don't see it. You just crazy." You know, that's the problem.
No, it's absurd.
Yeah. So
no, one more thing, just through my lived experience. Living here, I live in a Latino neighborhood. I mean, I talk to my black friends coming here to visit me. People screaming the N-word, throwing rocks at them. I mean, it's if you think South Central is bad, it's on a different level here in Chicago. It's much worse. But yeah, all right.
Wow.
Take care, man.
Hey, thanks, man.
It's terrible. Yeah, I'll let you go. All right.
Thank you. Hey, call in again, bro. Call in again, man.
Yeah. All right.
Hey, man.
Definitely, we'll do.
Yep.
You go.
Well, yeah, I just let him go. You see how honest that dude was? You see how honest that dude was talking about the type of hate? You guys have to understand something. The difference between us and the people that will try to defend or talk bad about us exposing racism is we talk about this because we want it to end. We want this to end. But when someone tries to counter you and be like, "Oh, shut up, stop crying," these are the type of people, they condone the racism. They're basically telling you they're okay with it. Like, hey, matter of fact, just stop putting the light on us because we don't want people to feel guilty about being racist towards you. We're trying to find a way to eradicate this. We're trying to bring people together. The people that say shut up and stop telling people the truth, you guys are trying to push that racist agenda. Go ahead, AK.
Oh yeah, no, I was gonna ask the caller who he thinks was gonna win, Mikey or Lomachenko, who he was picking. But yeah, I agree with him 100%. I mean, when you act like you don't see it, when it's there, it makes. I mean, you have to be one too.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
yeah, clearly.
It's just common sense.
Clearly. Yeah. So no, that's what it is. But my stream is really acting up right now. The stream is showing that the stream is disconnected right now, and then it's trying to reconnect. So once again, guys, if it's freezing up, which I know it is, I know it because I'm seeing it keeps saying disconnect, reconnect. Once again, guys, I'm gonna re-upload the actual clear version of this stream because I'm recording this. So I'm gonna go ahead and upload the clean version. Yeah, let me see. So yeah, so that's pretty much what it is, man. So anyway, let's try to get to some more calls if we can. Thailand, my man said Thailand on that 2G. I'm not even using. I'm actually right now, and I'm actually streaming from my phone. I'm streaming right now outside with a hotspot. That's what I'm doing right now. So that's pretty much what it is. But anyway, I think I might go ahead and wrap this up since the streaming is pretty bad. I might go ahead and end this since the streaming is bad and re-upload the clean version, the non-buffering version. Yeah, everybody's talking about this buffering. So hey guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end this and I'm gonna re-upload the video. I'm gonna end this and I'm gonna re-upload the video so you guys can get the clear version. Yeah, that's pretty much it, man. Yeah, so hey, everybody who called in, I'm sorry I couldn't get to all you guys, but I'm gonna go ahead and re-upload this video because it's lagging real bad right now. So let's go ahead and end this, guys. You want to close out with anything, Kirk?
No, just another good night of boxing. Thanks again for having me on, Dante.
No doubt, man. No doubt, man. All right, AK. Hey, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up. You want to close out with anything, AK?
Oh yeah, it was just it was a great fight tonight, and it was nice to talk to you, Kirk, and Dante, and like I always say, subscribe below to Dante's Boxing Nation. If y'all want to get smarter by the minute, if y'all want to get dumb by the second, don't listen to the casual fans. I close it on that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and get to work. I gotta re-upload this stream right here. I'll catch up with you guys. Don't forget to tune in to tomorrow's radio show, Sunday, Pacific Standard Time, 6 o'clock, 9 o'clock Eastern. And that is actually 8 in the morning for me out here in Thailand on Monday. So, but anyway, man, yeah, so thanks for the panelists, a.k.a. Rap King. Subscribe to his channel, Kirk Jackson. Check out his articles on BoxingInsider.com. You already know what it is. Dante's Boxing Nation. Hashtag New Media. Hashtag Decals Busters. Hashtag Dante's Cooking Nation. Hashtag Dante's Travel Nation. All day, baby. We'll catch up with y'all in a minute. It's the nation, baby. Yep.